to Icons of Influence, the podcast where we dive into the lives of extraordinary individuals shaping the world beyond their industries. I'm Hannah Halley, and in today's episode, we're talking about a woman who has redefined modern politics. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, also known as AOC, is one of the most influential and dynamic political figures of our time. At just 29, she became the youngest woman ever elected to the US Congress, and since then, she has shaken up the political landscape with her unapologetic stance on progressive policies, her fearless approach to leadership, and her ability to connect with people across generations. Today, we'll explore her rise from working-class roots to Capitol Hill, the bold policies she champions, the controversies and challenges she has faced, and the lasting impact she is making on politics and society. Whether you admire her or disagree with her, there's no denying that AOC is a force to be reckoned with. Let's get started. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was born on October 13, 1989, in the Bronx, New York City. Her parents, Blanca Ocasio-Cortez and Sergio Ocasio, instilled in her a strong work ethic and a deep understanding of the struggles working-class families face. Her father, an architect, passed away when Alexandria was just 19, leaving her mother to work multiple jobs, including cleaning houses and driving school buses, to keep the family afloat. Growing up in a working-class home, she saw firsthand the inequalities in education, healthcare, and economic opportunity, experiences that would later fuel her political vision. AOC excelled in school, eventually attending Boston University, where she studied economics and international relations. During her time there, she worked as an intern for the late Senator Ted Kennedy, gaining first-hand experience in political advocacy and the systemic challenges many communities face. But politics wasn't her first career path. After college, she worked as a bartender and waitress in the Bronx to help support her family. It was during this time, while balancing multiple jobs and witnessing economic inequality up close, that she began developing her own vision for change. Her political breakthrough came in 2018 when she decided to run for Congress against Joe Crowley, a 10-term incumbent and one of the most powerful Democrats in the House. She was a complete underdog, without big donors, political connections, or even name recognition. But what she did have was a grassroots movement. She built her campaign from the ground up, knocking on doors, engaging with her community, and leveraging social media to spread her message. And then, against all odds, she won. Her victory sent shockwaves through the political establishment and signaled a new era of progressive leadership. Once elected, AOC wasted no time making her mark. She quickly became known for championing bold, progressive policies that challenged the status quo. One of her most talked about initiatives is the Green New Deal, a sweeping proposal aimed at tackling climate change while creating millions of green jobs. Though the plan faced fierce opposition, it brought climate action to the forefront of national discussions. She has also been a strong advocate for Medicare for all, arguing that healthcare is a fundamental human right. In her view, no one in the wealthiest country in the world should be unable to afford medical treatment. Economic justice has been another cornerstone of her platform. She has pushed for a $15 minimum wage, student loan forgiveness, and policies to close the wealth gap. She has been outspoken about taxing the ultra-wealthy, famously proposing a 70% tax on earnings over $10 million to fund public programs. Beyond policy, AOC has revolutionized political engagement. She connects with people, especially young voters, through social media in a way few politicians can. From live streaming her thoughts while cooking dinner to calling out misinformation in real time, she has redefined what modern political leadership looks like. Of course, being a trailblazer comes with its challenges. AOC has faced intense scrutiny from political opponents, media outlets, and even members of her own party. Critics argue that her policies are too radical and would place a heavy economic burden on businesses and taxpayers. She has also been accused of fueling division within the Democratic Party, as her progressive stance often clashes with more moderate figures. Her outspoken nature has made her a target for conservatives, with figures on the right frequently attacking her ideas, personality, and even her personal background. Despite this, she remains unfazed, often responding to critics with sharp, confident comebacks. She has also dealt with sexism in politics. As one of the most prominent young women in Congress, she has endured patronizing remarks, dismissive attitudes, and even verbal attacks from male colleagues. One of the most notable moments came in 2020, when she confronted Republican Representative Ted Yoho on the House floor after he was reported to have used derogatory language toward her. Rather than backing down, AOC delivered a powerful speech about respect, dignity, and the treatment of women in leadership roles, a moment that resonated across the political spectrum. Despite these challenges, she continues to rise, showing resilience and determination that have only strengthened her support base. So, what does the future hold for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? At just 34 years old, she has already made an indelible mark on American politics. Some speculate that she could run for the US Senate or even the presidency in the coming years. Her influence goes beyond legislation. She represents a generational shift in politics. She has inspired a wave of young, diverse and progressive candidates to run for office. Many of them credit her as the reason they believe real change is possible. Her long-term impact will be measured not just in the policies she passes, but in the movements she ignites. Whether it's climate action, economic reform, or racial and social justice, AOC's voice will continue shaping the conversation for years to come. Love her or challenge her, one thing is certain: Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez is here to stay. That wraps up today's episode of Icons of Influence. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the rise and impact of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, make sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with someone who'd love to hear it. Who should we cover next? Let us know on social media. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time on Icons of Influence.